From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
We see riding Sean.
What is she doing? What are you thinking?
You haven't been here.
Get away from her!
Reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Performing stunts for a living causes Trevor Olson to feel like he could take on the world. However, after a debilitating accident shuts down his career temporarily, Trevor struggles to deal with his damage as well as his relationship. While his girlfriend pulls away during this dark time, Trevor suspects something deeper going on, and he turns to the stewards of truth. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
I've been together for about 3 years, living together for about 1.5 years. We met back in acting class, and we were both desiring to be actors, and I actually got out of acting and into stunts very quickly, and she continued on the path. When the relationship started to change was when I went out to California to shoot a movie, and I got hit by a car and broke my back. I ended up being in the hospital for 2 weeks, and I didn't hear from her at all. That's initially what raised my suspicions as well, because I thought, shoot, we've been together for 3 years here, and she can't even, take enough time on a 30-minute break to give me a call or something like that.
Suspect's identity withheld. Age 25. A personal trainer and actor accused of spending training time getting personal with another man. After a briefing at headquarters, Cheaters dispatches a squad to stake out the home the suspect shares with Trevor. A few hours into the shift, the Cheaters team recognizes their mark driving. They follow the suspect across town to an upscale fitness center.
Well, initially when I got back, she was, we sat down and we talked, and things actually started getting better for a while. For about 3 weeks, she was spending more time with me. She was taking care of me when she was at the house and not working. But after about 3 weeks had passed, she started getting lots of text messages. She claimed that she was going out to work a lot, and then, she never worked overnight before, and she started not coming home at night. When I would reach out to her and try and see where she was to make sure she was okay, I didn't get an answer. When she came home the next morning, she was really kind of standoffish. She wasn't very nice to me. When I would confront her about it, she was kind of like taken back by the fact that I was asking her.
After a few hours in the gym, the suspect leaves the center in the company of an unknown male, holding hands as they walk to her vehicle. At the car, they hug and kiss for a few moments before going their separate ways.
I've always thought that was the girl for me. I always thought we were going to spend the rest of our lives together, and if she's cheating on me, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I would say to her. I don't even know what my reaction would be. I would be so hurt. It would just rock my world.
Cheaters' agents continue the stakeout of the suspect in Trevor's apartment. Late in the evening, the Cheaters mobile team follows the suspect as she leaves home and drives to an uptown restaurant district. She pulls into a parking spot and waits. Shortly, the male from previous surveillance, now identified only as Sean, arrives and greets the suspect with a hug and a kiss. The two decide to go inside, and they grab a small booth on the patio. The friendly and overly familiar conversation begins innocently, but then turns into a public kissing session. Sometime later, the suspect and her illicit beau decide to leave. Holding hands romantically, they pass by a fountain where the pair seem to hear an imaginary chord strike up. Taking Sean's arm, Trevor's philandering girlfriend begins a slow waltz to an unheard tune. Sometime later, after making it back to the car, the dancing duo decide to say their goodbyes in a most intimate fashion before ending the night's date. With Trevor out of town on work, Cheaters operatives continue the stakeout of his and the suspect's apartment. As the evening shift wears on, Sean arrives. Footage garnered by interior cameras placed by Trevor show his unfaithful girlfriend greeting Sean with a lingering hug. Apparently, the red notebook Sean totes around contains a script of some sort. He drinks a beer and goes over his lines. Trevor's girlfriend helps Sean by reading lines with him. After getting their lines down, the pair decide it's time for them to get down. The suspect kisses Sean, and the two have a makeout session there in the kitchen. Things begin to heat up, even though the oven is stone cold. The playful pair passionately pounce on each other as poor Trevor's love life languishes in limbo. Having enough evidence of an illicit affair, Cheaters detectives call it a night and head back to headquarters to compile the dossier for Trevor. Coming up, the confrontation.
With no doubts of a forbidden affair, Cheaters notifies Trevor. Reluctant but needing the truth, Trevor summons up the fortitude to examine what Cheaters has uncovered.
Trevor, I just want to say thank you for coming out this evening. How are you feeling right now?
A little bit nervous to find out what you guys found out. Hopefully there's nothing, but I guess we'll see.
As you know, we have conducted our investigation. My question for you is, are you prepared to see what we've come up with?
Yes.
All right, fair enough. On this day of our investigation, we are outside of your home. Emerges, gets into her vehicle, and she drives to a bar. She then walks outside, waits by the front door, and is then greeted by
Just
this
like
male.
Sean.
Sean, you know this man.
Yeah, he was in acting class with us together.
They go inside together, sit down at a table, they embrace for a kiss. As our investigation goes on, we are once again outside of your home. Sometime later, that same Sean arrives. He walks up the stairs.
Now he's going into my house?
Yes. Trevor, you do recall that hidden camera and audio equipment I gave you?
Yes, I do.
That you installed in your house.
Mm-hmm.
This next shot is going to be that internal surveillance camera looking at your kitchen. He comes in, embraces her with a hug. What you're going to hear next is the conversation behind the surveillance equipment.
How's old Trevor doing? You heard from him?
I haven't heard from him in about 2 days. I guess he's in Hollywood shooting something as a stuntman. He won't partake with me in this.
So you're saying he doesn't share the same passion for the craft that you do?
I don't think so. I don't see a future at all. Not to mention our sex life hasn't been the same since, so. You know, a woman has needs too.
After hearing that audio, they embrace and things get a little bit more heated. Is thrown up on your kitchen counter by Sean. And Sean
What is she doing?
in your house. Then goes down to the ground in your kitchen. Sean joins her. And we see riding Sean on the floor of your kitchen.
I can't watch this.
Listen, man, I know this is really hard to see, but this is what I want to do. My question for you is, you've seen everything, you know exactly what's going on. Are you ready to confront her?
Absolutely.
And him?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. Let's get in the vans. We'll meet up with our lead detective on the case. He'll give us the intel on their location. I know exactly where they are, but we need to talk to him first. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, man, right this way. Remember, the first thing that you want to do, man, is just try to get your answers.
Go, run, go.
All right, ready? Right there, right there.
Hey, Don, what are you doing, man? Huh? What's going on? What the hell's wrong with you, bitch? What are you doing with my girlfriend, man? What are you doing, man?
Trevor, stop!
How could you do this to me? How could you do this? I've been with you for 3 years. I'm out of town in the hospital.
You have not been here.
How could you say that? Get out of her face. Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me. What are you thinking?
You haven't been here.
How can you say that?
You had no idea.
I'm traveling back and forth to provide for you so you can sit here and do your the whole time?
It's over. It's been over.
How?
It has been
You didn't
over.
want to tell me that?
It's over. I'm not gonna. No.
So you're just
After
done, just
no.
like that,
Yes,
without even
I'm
telling
done.
me?
I am done.
You can't even let me know you're dating another guy when I'm in the hospital? Can't even call me anything to see if I'm okay?
I did. I'm done.
Did she tell you that she was still with him?
Yeah, I knew they were together, man.
You knew that they were together?
Yeah.
And what did she say about that when she told you?
I mean, you know, he hasn't paid any attention to her. She's got needs, man. I mean,
Are you even thinking right now?
Yes, I have.
Do you know?
thinking, and I've moved on.
What about the last 3 years? It didn't mean anything to you?
Coming up, the conclusion.
We see riding Sean.
What are you thinking? What about the last 3 years? It didn't mean anything to you?
you're never there for her, bro.
You're right. What did you ever do?
I mean, come on. You're not there.
Psycho, and I'm done. I'm done.
Then why would you share a home with him? Why would you share?
You were living with me for 1.5 years. We talked about spending the rest of our lives together.
Yes, but you haven't been there. All you want to do is your stunt work. That's it. That's all
To
you wanna do.
provide for you so that you can do what you want.
Yeah, and you go break her back again, right? Yeah.
I have one question for you before we even leave. You mean to tell me that you told this man right here that you were dating him and you still welcomed him into your home?
Did you not give a rat's ass about me at all?
I cared.
When did you stop caring?
Stop yelling at me.
I'm not gonna stop yelling at you. I have every right to yell at you right now. How long have you been cheating on me? How long have you not told me about
Hey, dude,
this?
you've never been there.
Get away from me!
Are you going to answer his question?
What's that answer?
Answer his question.
How long have you been cheating on me? I want to know right now.
Want to know?
Yeah, I want to know the answer.
It's been over for 3 months. That's it.
You've been with him the entire time I was laying in that hospital bed, and you didn't even think to call me and see if I was okay?
I did. I've warned you before. It's over. It's over.
When did you give me a warning?
I did.
When? Give me one time.
Hey, Sean, and when you were in her home, did you see any pictures of him anywhere, or any of his personal belongings around the house or anything?
He knew
like
the whole
that?
time, didn't he? He knew the entire time, didn't he? You couldn't even think to, hey, let a guy know?
Dude, you're doing all this dangerous stuff. What the hell do you expect, man?
To provide for the woman that I care about.
You're being stupid. You claim to be an actor, you know what I'm saying? But you're doing all this stupid stuff. What the hell's up
So
with
that she can
Jumping off
continue
of-
to do the stupid
jumping
stuff
off of-
that she does.
Oh, please, jumping on motorcycles, jumping
Right.
off the houses, breaking your back. Oh, please,
So
let your knees
sleeping
back.
with the guy
Yeah.
that I was in class with on my kitchen floor makes that all right?
The difference is I care about this girl. That's the difference.
And I don't? I'm willing to
Obviously
risk
not.
my life
Obviously
and
not.
break my back for her so that she can still do what she wants to do?
That's not rational thinking. Hello?
And Trevor, you seeing this?
It's been over.
I mean, how do you know she's not doing this to you with someone else?
How many guys are you doing this with? How many guys do we both not know
Okay,
about?
let's not even go there.
No, we just went there.
No, it's not.
How many guys are you with right now?
He's the guy that I'm with, and he's the guy that I'm going to be with, period.
Sean, when she says that we shouldn't even go there, does that make you question
No.
her? Not at all?
No, I love her.
I feel like she's not telling him everything, you know? I know there's a lot of cameras around, but regardless of that fact, I think she owes this man an explanation.
Honestly, he's been doing dangerous stuff. He's been taking risks. I don't know what else to tell you. If he really cared about it, he wouldn't take those risks, you know what I'm saying?
But it's like you got to look at how the way you guys express yourselves in this line of work, it's like it is about taking risks.
It is about taking risks, but you have to show more consistency with your craft. And if you're going to put all your work into dangerous stuff and be irresponsible, I mean, what's that about?
I was loyal to you for 3 years!
What if you were sitting right where he was?
You want to go?
I want to go.
So to wrap this up really quick, you think it's okay to not communicate to someone for them to get to that point and hurt their feelings?
20.
Get away from her! Get away from her!
What's up? Go, man.
Why don't you go?
Go. Go.
Let me get him.
You remember this night?
What do you even see in this guy? What has he ever done for you that I haven't done?
I gave him an internal
We know
surveillance camera.
everything. Everything.
Do you remember
I
this?
can hear you. Do not yell at me.
Do you remember this conversation about to hear? Here, let me fast forward a little bit.
Yes, that's it. Do I have to watch this movie?
Why can't you if you're
How
not
could
doing
you
anything
do
wrong?
that?
That's a little vulgar, man. Come on.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, you guys kind of walked right into this yourselves. I mean, I just
On
don't-
my kitchen floor!
No, it's over. It's done.
Have you gotten what you wanted?
I got what I wanted.
Let's go.
Not it.
They really want to follow us all.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that.
After the confrontation, Trevor concludes his relationship has been as broken as his back. At the end of the show, we'll inform you on how he fares. But first, Philip Bentley, the suspect in the Sharon Waits case, comes in to explain his side of the story on the day he was busted on cheaters.
Me and Taylor, we having a good day. She picked me up, so we went downtown to go to the records building, pick up some marriage license papers. So we was excited because I had proposed to her, like in the park. And I was happy because I felt safe with her. And next thing you know, I seen Jesus, but I'm like, damn, what the hell? And I seen Sherry, my girlfriend. I'm like, ah, man.
What the hell? Come on, let's go.
What the
What's going on?
Who are you?
I'm Clark with Cheaters, and
Who is this?
What's going on,
that's
Philip?
his wife.
What's going on? What's going on, Philip?
Oh, man.
Who are you?
My name is Taylor.
Who are you? What are you doing at the record
What are you
building,
doing?
Philip?
What the is that?
What are you doing at the... What are you doing, Philip?
Taylor, come on.
Philip, what are you doing?
You need to
Philip, what's going on? What's going on, Philip?
What do you have to
Yeah,
say?
baby, you have
My
nothing to
name
talk
is
to him
Taylor.
about.
Me and Sherry, I called her. I told her I was sorry. Everything, how she feels. She told me, she was hurt. She told me she didn't want to do nothing to me no more. I was like, cool. I don't think there's no chance for me and Taylor getting back together because Taylor, she's hurt. And I seen the other side of Taylor that I never seen before. I seen she get mad. She like to put her hands on me, put her hands on people. And, I don't want to go through that. Go through that the rest of my life with somebody, get upset, and want to fight you. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. So, I don't do all that.
You gave her a promise ring and you gave that other girl Taylor an engagement ring. Why'd you do that?
Man, I was just looking for happiness, man.
I understand that she wanted to wait to have intimacy in your relationship till you guys were married. Was that part of the issue?
No, I ain't got nothing to say, man. I'm sorry, man. Baby, I'm sorry.
Philip,
I'm
why have you been doing this? I seen your
sorry.
emails. I had to
sorry.
hire these people to come on national TV for me to find out that you're
I'm sorry,
cheating on me,
baby.
Philip.
You don't leave me,
No,
please.
Philip,
Please don't leave
what is this ring you just gave
Please
this
don't
bitch?
leave me.
What's
I'm
the ring,
sorry.
Philip?
Please
What's
don't
the
leave
ring,
me.
Philip? And what's the paper
Don't
I
leave
just
me,
had,
please.
Philip?
If I find a relationship, I find love, I find love. Until then, I'm chilling. I ain't got time for it no more. I just go out and meet women here and there. If I find one that catches my heart, we go and do it. Other than that, I ain't got time for it no more.
Disgusted by the attitude of his girlfriend, Trevor decides to pay for her move out of their apartment. He states, "As long as I get her out, that's all I care about. I can't believe that being a stuntman is just not good enough for her." As for Trevor's now ex-girlfriend, she claims to be happy with her new beau. She says, "Sean is more like me. He's an actor. Besides, we're a better fit anyway. He understands the passion I have toward acting." For his role in the affair, Sean freely admits to being aware that he played the part of the other man. Concerned only with his new woman, he says Trevor never considered what she wanted. He never thought about her feelings.
Cheating is a crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.